What is up, everybody? Happy Saturday. It's your boy Blizzy coming through with I wanted to share a dream that I had last night when I was asleep. Obviously, if it was a dream, I was asleep, right? But anyways, I was in a lake out somewhere in Florida, I'd imagine, inner tubing on a boat with no one in particular. And I remember the distinct feeling of the boat pulling and the tube hitting the apex and the turn and hitting some wakes, and for whatever reason or another, the rope completely disengaged from the boat. I don't know where the boat went in the dream, and I was on the inner tube going straight towards the lily pads. If you're from Florida, then you know what the shit lives in the lily pads. And when you're going inner tubing or wakeboarding or swimming or whatever it is in the South, Florida, you want to stay away from those lily pads, right? Because you get slung out into those, you got a good chance, man. There could be a pack of cottonmouths in there, some gators, pythons, depending on where you're at in Florida, but all kinds of shit. So I got slung towards them lily pads, and I'm going straight towards the lily pads. Once again, a natural Floridian instinct. Look what's on top of the water. Is that a log, or are those eyes and a head? Well, yeah, it looked like in my dream, it appeared to be about a 10-foot alligator. And I'm going straight towards him. I'm about to hit him. I'm about to hit him while I'm on the tube and run him over and go further into the lily pads, because he's on the edge of the lily pads and then the lily pads are behind him. Man, you got to make a choice sometimes in life, dude. You got to make a choice a lot of times in life. What the fuck are you going to do? I'm going straight towards the lily pads, and a 10-foot alligator's right there on the edge of it. I'm not going for... I see you. That's definitely an alligator. My brain says, dip out. I'm gone. I flipped off the tube, and I skipped across the water and ended up really, really close to him, but not on top of him or over him further into the lily pads, because holy shit, that's what this dream means to me. In life, you have to make important choices that are fucking hard, and you have to make them fast sometimes. And man, I woke up, I didn't necessarily feel in my dream that gator was going to eat me, but he was gone, and I was swimming towards the center of the lake. Whatever the hell that was going to do me any good, but I imagine there was a boat somewhere out there. I pray that there was a boat, but I woke up, and the boat and the rope part of the dream had ended pretty quickly, and it was just me and the tube and that alligator. But anyways, so I rolled off of that thing and made a different turn and swam away from that. And that's basically almost 7 years ago, whenever I decided to get clean. I was wrestling with the damn gators. Literally. Was out wrestling with them. Pulling them in and taunting them. And now it's like, man, life is a lot of different things, a lot of different times, and a lot of different emotions, and a lot of different struggles. It's just good sometimes, I think, to be able to deal with that. Yeah, it's definitely good to be able to deal with your feelings and emotions. Now, do I still make the wrong decisions? Absolutely. Still make the wrong decisions all the time, but I try to grow from that and to better myself and to think a little longer if I can about the situation before acting on it. But in this dream, it was a split second. Got to do it, get off, and get away from that alligator, because he potentially could have ate my ass. Literally. Ate everything on me. But you got to make the conscious choice, and like I said, sometimes you don't get a lot of time to think about it. Just be responsible and think before you act, because could have easily enough just stayed on that inner tube and ended up, maybe it would have shot me all the way to the shore. Maybe it would have just shot me all the way to the shore, and I would have bounced on the shore and been good and away from. Or maybe it would have just gone barely over the alligator, and I would have had to swim past him to get back to the middle of the lake. Or maybe I would have just swam to the shore. How far away? You know what I mean? So many different scenarios, but it was a wild dream, and just reminded me to take a minute to think about life. Hope you guys are having a good weekend. I just wanted to drop this quick story, and maybe someone can use this and help them. Peace.